Forbes website once published a list of the 15 richest people in American history, and John Rockefeller topped the list. Bill Gates, the world's richest man, once said, "There is only one name in my mind that is the hero of making money, and that is Rockefeller." Former U.S. Secretary of State Henry Kissinger once said in the 1970s, "Whoever controls oil controls all countries," and the first person in human history to control oil was John D. Rockefeller. Although Rockefeller has left, he has left us a lot of spiritual wealth and successful experiences. Many descendants of wealthy people have always been unable to escape the curse of wealth cannot last for more than 3 generations. However, the Rockefeller family has lasted for 6 generations since its rise to prominence, and there is still no sign of decadence and decline. When the last grandson of oil tycoon John D. Rockefeller died, the New York Times published the evaluation of David Rockefeller by John McCloy, chairman of Manhattan Bank. "Our success is all due to the family education passed down by our grandfather." The 38 letters Rockefeller wrote to his son summarized and condensed the life experience and feelings of the American super-rich Rockefeller. Through his affectionate teachings and literary charm, he gave his son extremely valuable life advice in terms of knowledge, character, appearance, communication, career, and life, and provided a lot of pertinent guidance on how to acquire wealth and achieve career success. In the book of 38 letters Rockefeller wrote to his son, we can see not only his outstanding business talent, but also his good character. He was teaching his son how to make money, but also telling the child how to live a correct life. If you feel that life is not going well, your business always fails, and you always hit a wall at work, you might as well read this book. It will change your outlook on life and your way of thinking. In life, you will face many choices and have one beginning after another. Rockefeller tells you how to choose and how to control these nodes that determine your destiny. The struggle of life starts here. From planning, from ambition. There is an old saying, "He who seeks the best will get the middle, he who seeks the middle will get the bottom, and he who seeks the bottom will get nothing." It is said that if you are heading in the wrong direction, all your efforts will be in vain. Whether it is direction or plan, whether it is choice or rejection, it is a compulsory course for adults. Today we start by understanding Rockefeller's famous quotes. Try to be nice to others on your way up because you'll meet them again on your way down. Any viable philosophy in the world is useless if you don't take action yourself. All the good things in the world are snatched, and only the weak have to wait for distribution. Don't envy others who are more mature than you, because they have encountered more bad people than you. People who work all day long cannot make a fortune. Wealth is a compensation for cognition, not a reward for diligence. If you praise a stupid pig, it can climb a tree. Designing luck is designing life. So when waiting for luck, you must know how to guide luck. This means that I don't live by God-given luck, but I thrive by planning luck. I want money to be my slave, not me to be money's slave. One is either planning to succeed or planning to fail. Never let your personal biases get in the way of your own success. Even if you lose, the only thing you should do is lose with integrity. Good solutions are often not the result of mutual tolerance, but the result of quarrels. Knowledge is external, It is our understanding of the things we see. Wisdom is internal. It is our understanding of intangible things. Only by having both can you become a comprehensively developed person. Nothing in the world can replace perseverance. You can't be defeated unless you give up. I always try to turn every misfortune into an opportunity. Each man is the designer and architect of his own destiny. The road from poverty to wealth is smooth, but the important thing is that you must firmly believe that I am my greatest capital. In my eyes, the meaning of the word insult has changed. It is no longer a sharp knife that peels off my dignity, but a powerful driving force. Once you have determined your goals, you should do everything possible to develop full confidence in achieving them. If you regard work as a pleasure, life is heaven. If you regard work as a duty, life is hell. Love is like a seed. In time it will grow and blossom. We don't know what kind of flower is blooming, but it is sure to bloom. You have to try everything, even if the hope is slim. Starting from the bottom and achieving success bit by bit, I think this is the best way to understand the basics of a business. Wealth is an unexpected thing, a byproduct of hard work. The achievement of every goal comes from diligent thinking and diligent action, and the same is true for realizing the dream of wealth. The more knowledge you accumulate, the greater your hope of success. You have to understand the whole story of everything. You have to see it yourself. People who act blindly will not get any benefit. They are all fools. Patience is not about swallowing one's anger, nor is it groveling. Patience is a strategy, and it is also a kind of character training. What it breeds is a desire to win. It is wisest to let others take the lead, catch him by surprise at the right time, and catch up from behind. To win, you must understand the value of risk-taking, and you must have the foresight to create your own luck. The higher the risk, the greater the reward. To achieve today's success, we need to add these elements to education and hard work, a creative and imaginative mind. Go through it all and decide which plan is best. The person who first discovers the opponent's weakness and strikes hard is often the winner. I need strong people, even if they are my opponents. The more you think you can do it, the smarter you will become, and a positive attitude will create success. The deeper you delve into anything, the more fascinating it becomes, and the more important it becomes. Strong companions are the cornerstone of a successful career. Regardless of the industry, your partner may either push your career to greater heights or lead to the division of the group. I don't know if it's courage. A person often enters a situation where there is only one thing to do, and there is no choice. He wanted to escape, but there was no way. So he could only move forward along the only path in front of him, and people called it courage. Everything needs to be looked at further. When you take the first step, you must have the second step in mind. This is almost my lifelong experience. Playing dumb is a skill. If you don't rush for time, don't ask for more, and do things steadily, you will be able to accomplish many things. How wonderful this is. There is no golf game that is completed in one stroke. You need to play one stroke after another. The purpose of each stroke you play is to get as close to the hole as possible until you hit the ball. In most cases, the position of parents determines the starting point of their children's life. But this does not mean that everyone's starting point is different, and their life results are also different. In this world, there is no such thing as hereditary poverty or wealth, And there is no such thing as hereditary success or failure. There is only the truth that I struggle and I succeed. I firmly believe that our destiny is determined by our actions and not entirely by our origins. People who enjoy privileges but lack power are worthless, while those who have received education but lack influence are a pile of worthless garbage. God created feet for us so that we can walk on our own feet. Opportunities are never equal, but outcomes can be. The starting point may influence the outcome, but it does not determine it. Visionary businessmen are always good at finding opportunities in every disaster. Opportunities are acquired by chance. Bad habits can control us and determine success or failure. It is easy to develop but difficult to get rid of. Successfully putting one good idea into practice is much more valuable than dreaming up 1,000 good ideas at home. Only when a person relies on himself can he not let himself down and increase his chances of controlling his destiny. Smart people just make things happen. I don't meet competition. I destroy competition. A good commander will not attack a bunker that has nothing to do with him, but will focus on destroying the bunker that is powerful enough to capture the entire city. To win in the competition, the most important thing is to stay alert. When you constantly see your opponent trying to weaken you, that's when competition begins. Life is a process of constant mortgage. We mortgage our youth for our future, and our lives for our happiness. Because if you dare not approach the bottom line, you will lose. Failure is a good thing as long as it doesn't become a habit. If you take advantage of the opportunity, you are depriving others of the opportunity and ensuring yourself. Once avoiding failure becomes your motivation for doing something, you are on the path to laziness and incompetence. There is no success without challenges. Don't stop just because of one failure. Defeat yourself and you will be the biggest winner. The size of your confidence determines the size of your achievements. As long as we believe we can succeed, we will succeed. I treat failure like a glass of strong wine. What I swallow is bitter, but what I spit out is spirit. Optimists see opportunities in suffering, and pessimists see suffering in opportunities. I never believe that failure is the mother of success. I believe that confidence is the father of success. The first step for everyone to succeed, and it is also the basic step that cannot be missed, is to believe in yourself and believe that you will succeed. I can deceive my enemies, but I will never deceive myself. Everyone can become a big shot. I was once a poor kid. We must have the courage to find a way out when we have no choice. I always have a habit of doing things. Before making a decision, I always think calmly and make sure. But once I make a decision, I will implement it to the end without hesitation. I will not ignore the existence of employees, but will take them seriously. To be precise, in my mind, I always put the employees who work hard for me first. Subordinate every thought to the profit motive. Anything can happen in the world, but nothing will happen for nothing. I disdain those who follow the crowd and stick to the rules. Those who wait until everything is ready before taking action will never be able to leave home. Whether it is to win wealth or to win life, outstanding people in competition do not think about what'll happen if I lose, but what I should do to become a winner. Since I was young, I have refused to associate with two kinds of people. The first type is the person who completely surrenders and is content with the status quo. The second type is the person who cannot carry out the challenge to the end. Excuses block the vast majority of people from the door to success. 99% of failures are because people make excuses. Many knowledgeable people have a strong sense of self-esteem and honor. If you ask them to ask others for advice, they will feel inferior and embarrassed. They can't speak out. This is actually a manifestation of self-righteousness. They will never understand. Every time they don't understand, it is precisely a turning point in their lives. The ultimate determinant of success is the size of one's mind, and definitely not one's height, weight, family background, or education level. Opportunities in life are often fleeting, and nothing is ever ready. Passive people often spend their lives doing nothing, precisely because they have to wait until everything is foolproof before they are willing to take action. This is exactly the behavior of fools. Doing small things well is the cornerstone of doing big things. Attitude is our best friend and our worst enemy. No matter how ordinary a plan is, if it is implemented and developed continuously, it will be much better than a good plan that is abandoned halfway. Bad habits are easy to form, but hard to break. Good habits are hard to form, but easy to maintain. Once avoiding failure becomes your motivation to do something, you are on the path to laziness and powerlessness. Dignity is not given by God, nor is it given by others. It is created by yourself. Treat others how you want others to treat you. A friendship built on business is far better than a business built on friendship. The way to let the environment help you succeed is to be closer to positive and successful people and less to negative people. Purpose is the key to driving our potential and the dominant force. It can influence our behavior and motivate us to create the means to achieve our goals. Impulse is our worst enemy at any time. The more successful a person is, the less likely he is to make excuses. Every extra penny in hand increases the power to determine future destiny. The stronger you are, the less influence others will have. People who lack action have a bad habit. They like to maintain the status quo and refuse to change. In the world of opportunities, there are not too many opportunities to fight for. If you really want to succeed, you must grasp and protect your own opportunities and try to seize opportunities from others. Those who have not experienced misfortune are unfortunate. Money is not everything, but without money, nothing is impossible. Success is not achieved by chance, but by hard work and wisdom. Cherish money and let every penny bring benefits to you. Don't be afraid of taking risks and failures. They are the precursors to success. Maximizing your strengths is the greatest success. Learn to listen. This is an effective way of communication.